Language revitalization. Preserving indigenous tongues. Language revitalization is a movement to preserve, restore, and revitalize indigenous languages that are at risk of being lost or forgotten due to colonization and globalization. Indigenous languages are those that are native to a particular region or culture, and are often passed down through generations as an important part of that culture. Unfortunately, many of these languages are in danger of extinction due to their displacement by the spread of English or other languages, as well as the assimilation of indigenous cultures into the dominant culture. The loss of these languages not only threatens the culture of the people who speak them, but also the knowledge, stories, and wisdom that is passed down through generations. Language revitalization is an effort to preserve, restore, and teach these languages so that they can be passed down to future generations. One of the main goals of language revitalization is to increase the number of people who are fluent in the language, and to create a space in which it can continue to be taught and used. This can include the establishment of language classes and programs, language immersion camps, and language documentation projects. Language classes and programs help to introduce the language to new users, and to provide instruction in the language for those who would like to learn it. Language immersion camps provide an environment in which people can be immersed in the language, and language documentation projects document the language and its usage, so that it can be preserved for future generations. In addition to these efforts, language revitalization also involves efforts to increase the visibility of the language in media and literature, and to create spaces and opportunities for its use in everyday life. This can include the production of television shows, films, and books in the language, as well as the creation of language-focused events, such as language festivals and language-focused clubs and organizations. Language revitalization is an important part of preserving and protecting the culture and knowledge of indigenous peoples. By preserving and restoring these languages, we are also preserving the stories, wisdom, and knowledge of the people who spoke them. Language revitalization is an effort to ensure that these languages, and the cultures associated with them, are not lost to the world.